All right, here we are once again. Average Joe playing Mechabellum here. MMR 1279 for this round, actually. So, good matchup for us. Korean name, maybe? I didn't really see the characters that closely. Look how fast we load this game, man. Like, come on, boys. Get on top of it. Tarantula's interesting. I like that it starts with crawlers. Rhino, I do love rhinos, but I don't know. Fire Badger... Quick Supply is cool. I do like a Tarantula build. I think Tarantulas are great all-round units. The way I like to play them is pretty aggro in terms of them being frontline units with Mechanical Rage, for instance. He has anti-chaff, but I have anti... like missiles, hopefully, by having my people arrive slowly. And then let's throw in a couple marksmen to just be being chillin'. I don't know, there could be a world where, like, they have such slow movement in my mind that, like, I don't even know that I protect this one flank. Maybe I only needed one sniper, but this seems fine to me. We were a giant specialist, so we might pivot to, like, airships in the future or something. He went all in on, like, arc lights. That's really interesting. I kind of want some of the, like, missiles of my own, in a way, because that would allow me to... this is kind of perfectly terrible for us, because he deployed so far back. Thankfully, we are going to close distance, but you can see he's going to do quite a bit of damage to our tarantulas in the meantime. And then it looks like he's going to get our sniper on this side and everything. So he is going to get our tower. But we're going to get his at basically the same time. So he's going to come out of being hurt before we are. But it doesn't really matter because we have crawlers. And tarantulas are really good for us right now. Them being able to close distance faster. Again, like with something like Mechanical Rage, would do a lot for us. I think we can't go wrong with an air unit. Again, I kind of just want them to be preventing future flanks. He could do a flank on me. He could. I'm just going to throw in some more crawlers here. And perhaps some really late arrivals down here. And... perhaps get the damage increase. Again, there's lots of things he could do here. He could go for like a rhino or something, but I'm actually okay with that. Ooh. Well, that's fine. He's going to missile him and then shoot his missiles at these crawlers. So he's still going to waste a bunch of his time, and he bought a very expensive thing. There's the rhino we were expecting. We do have the ability to unlock giant units for free, which I should have been doing. Oh, look at him survive. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna crush him here because we have air units, and what's he gonna do about that, right? He doesn't have a base. He's gonna kill my tower like one way or another, even with his missile launchers. So like that's fine. But I mean, come on, dude. So into a rhino, there's a lot of things we could play. The fortress is really good for staying up. The melting point is really good for just killing individuals. Photon coating. That's really bad if he takes it. I don't love these, to be honest. But I think you just, like, take a fortress and throw it here. There's a lot that I would like to do. Let's make sure we have DPS. He could always like add to his threat. And then damage on a sniper. I don't know where this goes yet, so I'm kind of holding it. I did plan on going tarantulas, but what is this? Assault mode. So he's using more, basically he's getting more arc lights. He has no real range units though. Like this is very interesting. It makes me want to get my own missile launchers because he doesn't have any chaff or anything in the middle to mess with it. But again, you know, here he is. He's killing my own chaff units. The fortress is doing whatever he needs to do. And in most worlds, like, look at these snipers, the assault ones, right? Oh, wow, they're cool at anti-air roll. Okay. They've got these, like, buckshots. Still, I actually think we're totally fine. Look at all these missiles, though. Okay, okay. Gonna kill a lot of things here. Yeah. Certainly is an interesting build. I think that, like, fortresses, though, are gonna do pretty okay into this. Even if he does use missile launchers to, like, soften them up. Like, they just have so much health that if we can get them shooting at the fortress, everything else will survive. Especially if we can get the marksman shooting at them instead of everything else. Amplifying core, that is really cute. So I think you go for the amplifying core over here. We might end up with an airship to give my people, like, damage reduction or something. Like the overlord, that is. Honestly, a sandworm. Unlocking sandworm right now probably goes pretty hard for us. I don't... I shouldn't have upgraded that sniper if I was going to do this. I'm going to take a loan because I have 1 recruitment left. And I think that having 1 recruitment left is generally good. I'm waiting to see if he sells this rhino kind of thing. And then let's get our HP upgrade. I genuinely don't know about crawlers. They have been making their way through. So maybe they're okay. He did get a melting point. Good for him. I don't know. What's he got with the melting point? Electromagnetic barrage. Okay. To turn off things like technology. It looks like I need more, like, crawlers to float in here. He did get a melting point for my my guy, right? Honestly, I almost should have gotten the subsidized Stormcrawler. I know he has it, but, like, you know, look at these level 2 guys. They did show up after all for us. He kind of, like, it's interesting. There's a few types of strategies we could pursue to crush him. The Phoenix, for instance, he doesn't have, like, a long-range anti-air threat because his marksmen are not doing that anymore. But, like, he's so stacked on top of himself that, like, I really want something like an AoE mess. Ooh. Always laser sight. This might seem crazy. I still think the sandworm is right. We took the loan last turn, so our units don't get to be super interesting for us. But I think the sandworm does improve fire control. Just get in there and delete whatever you hit. And then I think we need an intermediate timing on these crawlers. Even just arriving from the flank? I don't know. It's probably good. He should have sold this rhino forever ago. Look at all the XP I'm getting. Just from, like, a couple guys in the back corner, you know? So missiles come in, he shoots a bunch of stuff. The crawlers here are additional chaff. Then I have the air units and attack. Attack. There we go. See, the worm is doing what I wanted the worm to do. And basically, I think that's fine. I'm thinking about getting, how much is this? Range by 5 per rank. And I think rank 1 does count. So, like, 5 range versus the 40 range, which is like, you know, a lot. I don't know. I guess they're killing on their first shots anyway. Ooh. Mustang production line on a Giga unit. Oh. I don't know how much it costs to get a Giga unit. I don't like it though. I'm just going to go underground threat, throw you down here. Again, I can unlock units for free. So this is where we get the Overlord. We get the Overlord, the photon emission. So look, all these people are going to take less damage. And then we just give him range. He'll do fine. I think we're already winning this one. I wanted Elite Marksman. But I don't feel that I have to take a rush on... I don't have to get a rush on getting units, basically. I don't know if adding you here really matters, but it could be cool. Rank 2 all. Sure. You know, I'm rushing. Oh, no, I didn't realize you were able to rank up. Okay, that is worth taking alone. I'm sorry, guys. That was just a misplay on my part. Loan. And then give me an anti-missile barrage. I seem to be winning on this side a whole bunch. Okay, Wasp for anti-ground. So that's actually kind of cool because I just got the Overlord. He also did the crawler thing. But our guys are doing just fine, I think. There, my boy got in there. We beat that. We just, like, countered everything he wanted to do. Low-key. I could sell my, my tarantulas at this point. They're kind of, like, not fulfilling a role I need them to. They're either not fast enough, they're not doing enough damage, like, they're kind of just chilling. I could see myself getting Mechanical Rage on the shorties. Oh, I already won. Okay. Well, average Joe life, right? Like, we're in a commanding position into his, like, firing battery. I don't know what he could have done. I mean, he could have tried to exploit this side, and he did, but he just gave me, like, an excuse to deploy some decent units, which then fought this. And then he went all in on Wasp with ground attack. The exact moment I did AoE boxer shooter. Yeah. Anyway, I guess me doing some post-game analysis is helpful for obfuscating how long the match was and that it was a complete slaughter. But MMR, we're in the 1200s, baby. We're in the 1200s. We got combat power. We're going up the season. Look at that. We got an emote, baby. Heart power. Ooh, ooh, woo. See you next time. Ciao for now.